All right, next we're gonna work on that lower back, but also that upper back, that thoracic part of our back. Now, I want you to be in that, I want you to push your hips back. We're gonna be in a plank position here. So I'm gonna kind of get my arm in a plank position in one direction here. And I'm gonna reach my other leg or my other arm back, okay? Now with that elbow, I'm gonna exhale out of my mouth. And as I exhale, I'm gonna open up as far as I can with my upper back. Bring it back. Exhale. Deep breath right here. Exhale, open up as much as you can. It goes same thing, other side. Here. Exhale. All right, next one, we're gonna stay on the ground here. This is a 90-90 stretch. So if you look up here, I got 90 degrees with this leg, 90 degrees with the leg behind me here. With my hand here, I've got my hand propping me up because you can tell if I don't have my hand, what's going to happen is my body's pulling me over because my hips are super tight. So what I want to do is I've got 90 degree here, 90 degree here. I've got this hand to prop me up and keep me squared up. Now, keeping me squared up, I want to reach that head, my head out as much as I can, and then exhale as I lower myself down, but I'm at the same time, my hips are all squared up. So I'm here. And as I come down here, I'm feeling a good stretch in my hip. Stand back up. Deep breath. Squared up. And I can kind of reach out now. Lean as much as you can. Square back up. Then guess what? You guessed it. We're going to go 90 degrees the other side. You can see my Looney Tunes underwear. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Squared up. Space Jam's underwear is what it is. Deep breath. Squared up. All right, last one. Here, I want you to come back into a child's pose. So I'm tucked, my toes are tucked, I'm reaching my arms out, I'm getting a good stretch through my lats, okay? Then from here, I'm gonna raise up, I'm gonna tuck my toes, I'm gonna roll into here, and then I'm gonna drop my hips. Okay, now here I can do those same shoulder mobility that we were moving, kind of reaching around. Okay, so I'm getting a good stretch there. Now I'm gonna tuck those toes. I'm gonna come back up into my hamstring stretch there, downward dog, and then I'm gonna come right into a Spiderman lunge. Now when I do this Spiderman lunge, my foot is all the way on the ground. My heel's on the ground, the whole foot's on the ground. If I need to, I can pick it up and move it up closer. This back leg, I want to drive this knee forward. I want to drive this leg back, and it's off the ground. I'm just going to hold that, breathing. I'm going to switch sides. Shoulder, wrist, elbow, all stacked. You may have to manually grab your foot and pull it up there. It may be that your foot only gets here, and you have to manually grab it and move it up here. Once I get done with that, I'm going to come here. I'm going to tuck my toes. I'm going to go push back into, get a good stretch, roll out of, tuck toes, drop hips, come back up, push back, and go back to Spiderman Lunge. We'll end up doing that 5 times through. Switching legs, other side. And that's it. So here's the things I want you to focus on. If you're going to find the ones that you really need to focus on that you get a lot out of, do those first. It may be that you're limited on time. You only have 10 minutes. Set a 10-minute clock. Do what you can do. But go through this. Now, I would tell you to go through it every day. But if you can only go through it three days a week, that's better than 0. If you can only go through it 5 days a week, that's better than 3. So try to get it every morning if you can, and try to get it early in the morning. You can push it back and do it in the evening, things like that. But what happens is life takes over. I would take control of how I feel first thing in the morning, and this is a 10-minute thing that you can do first thing in the morning to get yourself primed up and get that movement hygiene in for the day. Seth Humphrey with the Vitality Mill, Stretch You, and the Grill Alliance. I hope you have a fantastic day. Talk soon.